Maybe some of you have seen these in the store and you're wondering what they're for. It's a foam roller and it is for self-myofascial release, SMR, and it is a way of releasing tension in muscles and undoing knots, and you put it against different parts of your body and apply pressure for 20 to 30 seconds in order to release the tension in those knots. Now, this is very good for back pain, especially lower back pain, and hip pain. And when my back went out a few months ago, I realized that it was a godsend because I was able to put pressure on the knots in my back and release the pain and the pressure, and I'd walk away and for like 10 seconds it would feel incredible. 10 to 30 seconds would feel really good, like I didn't even have any back pain, and then it would go back. But each time I did it, like once or twice a day, it would ease up, and I really think that's what helped me get over my lower back pain. So I took a class. I'm a NASM certified personal trainer, and when I was in school I took a class on proprioceptive training, and we talked about the use of the foam roller for SMR. And so a lot of the exercises are done on the floor, and I know a lot of people can't get on the floor. Even I had difficulty when I was trying them out getting on the floor doing them, because a lot of them are really awkward and you have to balance. And so I was trying to develop some ways to get people off the floor and do some of them against the wall so that they can, have an easier time doing it, and still benefit from using the foam roller. Okay, so you're going to want to take your foam roller and you're going to find a wall, a flat wall with nothing else around that's going to give you enough room. I'm here at the bottom of my stairs. And there are several different things you can do. For this, I'm just going to show you hip and lower back. First, hip. Not sure if you can see the side of me, but let's see. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is putting this against the wall and pressing my body against my hip. So the key is to lean against it and move around. Move the foam roller, move your legs up and down. You can come up on your tippy toes and move until you find a tender or sore spot. So right now, about right here on me is tender and sore. So I want to put all my weight into that, and it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to hurt a little bit, but if it hurts too much, don't do it. But just enough where you can stand the uncomfortable feeling. And you're going to hold that for 20 to 30 seconds. And then you kind of want to rock back and forth slowly. Just really slowly. And that kind of unbundles the muscle. And it feels really good. And again, you go up and down. You could bend and just go back and forth. But you want to get that initial 20 or 30 second press into it. It depends on what your pain is. I always like to make both sides even when I'm moving. So I'm looking for that tender sore spot again in my hip. And you may need to move the roller up or down, depending on your height and where it hurts. So this side's not as tender on me, but even, on the outside of your thigh, you might be leaning into that even more. And holding that position for the 20 to 30 seconds. So now let's talk about lower back. 80% of adults have lower back pain. I am one of them because of injuries I've had in the past. And so I do my best with exercise to keep it strong and keep it going, but there are times that it just moves the wrong way and it just is not good. So you want to put this roller against the wall, just like your lower back, just above your butt, and just lean into it. Your back straight. And you just want to move it up and down. You can bend with your knees to find that spot, or you can move the roller up and down behind you to find that spot. I like to bend with my knees because that gives me an opportunity to roll one way and then the other to find that spot. And sometimes I don't. And sometimes you find a spot like a knot, like in your glutes or your lower back, and you're really surprised because when I had my back pain, I thought it was coming from somewhere else, but when I did the foam roller, I discovered that it was actually in my glute there, and I was like, wow, I had no idea that's where the source of the pain was coming from. So you want to find the tender spot again like we did with the hip, and you want to hold it. This might hurt a little more than the hip, but again, 20 to 30 seconds. I already did this earlier, so I'm not going to hold it for as long. But again, with this, you can roll back and forth slowly, just to release the knots and the bundles, tension and the pain. Take 10 deep breaths as you do it. Just relax. And it just feels really good, especially this rolling from side to side horizontally. It's just feeling really good to me right now because I've had some back pain lately. And when you find that tender spot, like I said, don't be afraid to press it. Sometimes you only need about 10 seconds, but you'll know. You'll know how much pressure you put on the spot depending on how much pain you have in that area. So those are some 2 foam roller exercises. Again, there's other things you can do. You can stand this way and have it vertically behind you, like this, and just roll back and forth, or just stand straight, putting your chest back, reaching above and stretching, and just kind of rolling back and forth into your shoulder blades, because a lot of people get pinched nerves in their shoulder blades. This is another one I did. I applied pressure to my pain in my shoulder blade and held it for a few seconds. So that one's really good. And you can even do your neck, but you have to be careful with this one. You want to kind of let the roller fall behind your shoulders and then come back and forth. And you can scoot it up like this and put it on your neck and just relax. Roll your head gently, very gently. Don't put too much pressure on your neck and your head. No holds, no 30-second holds. Just slowly back and forth and relax because you don't want to injure yourself. So, there's the foam roller, and for anyone who has trouble getting on the floor, just wants a different way to do some foam roller exercises, go ahead and try it. They're about $13-14 at Walmart. And as always, consult your doctor, or just be smart about it. If you don't feel like it's for you, don't do it. Especially if you have fibromyalgia, you really want to consult your doctor before you try any of these types of exercises. So thanks for watching.